No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. Oh, well, shit. Ah, yes. Back into the streets of Tokyo Dark. It looks like we have one origami crane hanging up there in the doorway, but we have to have 3 before we can enter into the evil elevator that possibly eats people. But by the sounds of it, it seems like the collector of swords is the one behind the mask. From our past recounts, some people say it's a man, some people say it's a woman, and each person seems to describe the collector differently. So how can we be sure what we're getting ourselves into? But without further ado, let's find out what's going on in these dark streets. Huh? Was that paper crane here before? Enter. Ask about collector. So apparently we can still talk to her, maybe? Gasp! A Yami-nyan. Back so soon? Seems so. It doesn't seem like we can talk to anyone else. Hi, is Mina-nyan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about that dressmaker you mentioned earlier. Oh, right, okay. Oh, well, she's here, but, well, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something awful has happened. Oh? It's really bad. Oh, how bad are we talking? Monumentally, horrifically terrible. Ayami-nyan, the perfect storm of soul-crushing existential dread. Her boyfriend broke up with her. I don't know. Can I help? Oh, Ayami-nyan is so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait, here one moment, please. Yeah, she'll talk to a complete stranger. Oh, hi, yeah, sniff. Aw. Are you alright? I heard something bad happened. Maybe I can help you. Sniff, I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about him, I just want to go into the back and cry. Oh, so it is a guy. I had a feeling. Dumb luck, I suppose, but still. Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better. Police? Well, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Run out with your money? Samuel Cuddlesworth, my best friend. He's missing, sob. Oh, okay, so it's a friend. So I was wrong. Samuel Cuddlesworth? Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Is it her cat? Oh, okay. Her ultra-rare, one-of-a-kind kitty plush, Mistress Ayami-nyan. These things don't grow on trees, you know. A teddy bear? You lost a teddy bear? A plush! Samuel Cuddlesworth was not a teddy bear, he was an ultra-rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world, the hideousness of the cosmos laid bare before my very eyes. Why did I think you'd understand? Aw. No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die. Oh, well, shit. Sob. Oh, I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be of much use to society until she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Aw, thank you for listening, Ayami-nyan. While you're here, want some pancakes? I do like pancakes. Pancakes! I'll find you a plush. She doesn't want any plush, she wants her plush. I know exactly how that would or how that would go. Insist on information. Pancakes! I mean, pancakes are always good, and last time it made our sanity better. Probably a screw our professionalism, but I don't care. Pancakes. Pancakes! Those do look good, though. Sanity plus 10. We could use sanity. Professionalism went down a little bit, but who cares? I'll find you a plush. Insist on information. Let's try the plush thing. I mean, we might as well be nice about it. Sai, listen, I can't promise you as rare of a, plush as Samuel Cuddlesnipe. think it was Cuddlesworth, but I'll find you something, alright? Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth, the second, twice removed, actually. dot dot dot. Why are you looking at me like that? Aww. Can we say anything else to you? Hey, kitty! I don't know how I didn't notice that before. Do we just go try to find her a kitty cat now? I bet you they had one of those at the arcade in one of the machines. Maybe we can play like the arcade game to get it? Enter. Yeah, see, there's kitties in here. Ah, yeah, it's gonna let me play. Okay, play. Oh, okay. Left, right, grab. Right. Oh, I see. If these weren't rigged, I'm actually quite good at them, but I've seen how people rig these things, and it's not cool. Okay, I might have to move the other ones first. Oh, maybe not. Oh. I got it! On the first try, no doubt. Drop. Got it! It's so cute! I wonder if we could get the wrong one by accident and bring her like a bunny or something. I'm sure she wouldn't want that though. She wants a kitty kitty. Hey, you know what? Detective or not, and even if it's not, you know, Cuddlesworth, it's at least something. I know she's probably gonna be like, but it's not the same. Give plush toy. Gasp! She's beautiful! Where'd you find her? Aw, she likes her then. It is cute. I deem you Countess Belinda Fluffle Stuff. Okay, that's cute. Thank you, Nyan. Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose I must learn to move on from those things. Wow, that was quick, right? Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress Ayami Nyan. I heard she studied fashion design in France. See, they say a she here, but in the other parts they say it's a guy, like the two girls at the arcade, so I'm like, And then came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. I mean, it could be that family, where the guy with the comic store or whatever was like, yeah, we come from a long line of collectors. So I thought to myself, well, maybe they're talking about different people from that family, and one of the people that the collector that we're looking for is one of the family members, possibly a disgruntled father. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. It is really cute. She didn't ask for money? Strange. How did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I noticed the sign would flicker. The images on them would change. I can see from the mistress' expression that she does not believe me. It's true, I swear on my 9 lives. She shows you what you want on the sign, like an invitation to trade. Oh, that doesn't sound bad or nothing. Yeah, could possibly go wrong. I mean, seriously, okay, something about that seems a little off. She just shows you what you want. Like, she knows what you want, like some kind of fortune teller sort of thing, and then you're like, yeah, let's make a trade on this item that I shouldn't know anything about. Alright. Sure. Then when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong. So you've gone down that elevator and you say it's a she. The other people said it was a he, did they not? The girls from the arcade shop? Now you have me questioning myself. Listen, I get that maids are supposed to play along with fantasies and all that, but this is kind of hard to swallow. But it's true, Ayami Nyan. Supposedly she got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely. I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally, and the stores probably bring in more business than the signs themselves. Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want? Ayami Nyan, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them in. It's a small group of people who know that rumor to begin with. It's like subliminal advertising, Nyan. Mina, Nyan, what's wrong? No, it's not like that. It's not like what? This dress, the one she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything down to the last detail. Everyone always assumed that I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked for in return was the old handmade dress my mother and I made together. See, that's fucking creepy. It's almost like some voodoo doll style, like, shit going on. Like, why do they keep asking for, like, these really personal items that they should know nothing about? With the first girl, it was a picture of her recently, deceased father or something like that. And now it's a handmade dress that her and her mother made. And I thought to myself, I mean, if you were in her situation, or the other girl's situation, and somebody was like, yeah, I want that one thing that nobody should know you have in return for this thing that, again, no one should know that you want. Would you stay and stick around and much less give away this personal item of yours, much less question, maybe I should just get the fuck out of here. I mean, an elevator that eats people, that goes to some mystical realm that only comes around once in a while when 3 cranes are there, and you know exactly what you want, all these, like all this, my ass would be like, noping the hell out of there. Like the song goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, I'd be gone so quick. Like, I don't know about you. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her, or her shop. It's like one of those, old man shops where they have all the mystical items and the door appears out of nowhere kind of thing, and then you buy something and then suddenly you go to want to return it and the door is not there, or the shop was never there to begin with, and people are like, what are you talking about? There was nothing there. You're sitting like, oh, okay, great. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement in a room with no other customers? I felt like some sort of criminal, even though all I was doing is getting a dress. And you know, that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap. The stitching was subpar, and there were patches all over it from all the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away. I think that's the whole point, though. They want something personal. But why? Sometimes I think I should try and get it back, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Sniff. Haha. Sorry, Yaminyan. I kind of got a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks again for getting me Lady Belinda. I mean, yeah, if it was me, I wouldn't give them anything personal. Even if they had, like, the coolest thing ever. I don't know, maybe I'm sentimental, but I couldn't do it. No problem. Don't go losing her now. Can we talk to you anymore? Oh, we got an achievement. Made new friends. Made. Alright. Can't do anything else here. Exit. Let me guess. There's gonna be another crane outside that store now, right? Yeah, I had a feeling. 2 cranes? I can't believe those rumors are true, assuming everyone's not lying to me. There's 1 more to go. I'm not feeling it. Bookstore guy is still missing. Can I look at this? It's at Sushi's bookstore. Doesn't look like he's around. Yeah. The cat place. Hey, you look new. Or were you there before? I don't remember. Suppose I lucked out getting an apartment that allows animals. If I didn't, you'd probably find me in a cat cafe every other day. Wasn't there supposed to be somebody else here that we were supposed to talk to? Ask about the collector. About the collector you mentioned earlier. The cat breeder? You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody's story of this person is different. Yeah, sure, but now's not a good time. Alright, okay, it's the same story. Basically, kitty cat's sick. When did all this start? Yesterday his tummy seemed a little upset, but I didn't think too much about it. But after this afternoon, he really started to, explode, if you catch my drift. Sorry, this seems new. I don't get it, though. Nothing in his diet has changed. That does sound odd. What does he normally eat? Oh, you know, the usual stuff. Sashimi, mostly. Sashimi? You're joking, right? No, of course not. Why would I joke about that? Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't feed cat sashimi. Of course you can. In the wild, cats catch the fish right out of the streams. It's the same thing. That's not exactly the same. I have a cat, and I bet you feed it those store-bought foods with all the extra vitamins and minerals added in, right? Well, yeah. Ha, sucker. You've bought into the corporate lies about pet health. Kitties can't be healthy eating that chemical swill. Chemical swill? Well, my cat's also not puking everywhere, so... Sorry, I guess you're right. I got a little carried away there. I didn't mean to be rude, especially since you're only trying to help. That's alright. Your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order? Now that you mention it, I usually only order one box from Sochi, the sushi vendor next door, but for the last few days I've received 2 boxes. I didn't really think anything of it until you mentioned it. Oh, what do I do? Say, you don't seem too busy. Could that mean one of the boxes is poisoned or something, maybe? Why? Why, don't I seem busy? I am busy. I am very busy. Do I have a face that says, please give me errands? Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover, and you seem so nice. It would only take a second to talk to Sochi. Honest, I would, but I can't leave the store. I can't even think straight about the cat collector or anything else until this is off my mind. Please go talk to him. We're being used, but you know what? I'll do it. Force her to give information. No, I'll do it because I feel bad about the kitty cat being sick too. Alright, I'll have a chat with this Sochi and see what he knows. I mean, besides, we might find some leads about something being there. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Oh, we actually got points for that? Alright. Exit. I actually figured us being nice about it would give us less points. Ask about sashimi. I'm assuming he didn't give 2 boxes or something's off here. Hi, Sochi. Hi, Sochi, right? I was wondering if you can set up reoccurring lunch orders, maybe twice a week or something? Yep, that's no problem at all. We do that kind of thing for a lot of businesses around here. Why do you ask? I was just at the cat cafe next door and saw one of your boxes, and work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were. You came from Sachiko's place, huh? Yeah, she's had a standing order with me for years. I'm surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes. 2 boxes? No, her order is only for 1. If she was ordering 2, I'd suspect she was feeding it to her cats, haha. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, so it didn't come from here, it came from somebody else, and one of them was probably poisoned or something. Yeah, that would be crazy, ha ha ha. Anyway, do you normally deliver them yourself? Sachiko's right next door, and a very sweet lady, so I always try to do it personally. That said, when it gets a bit hectic, I ask some of the other regulars around here to run it up for me instead. If you see Sachiko, make sure you give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. So about that standing order you wanted to set up. Oh, I need to think about it a little bit more. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help. A little sketchy maybe, but definitely not a cat poisoner. Finding who supplied that second box should lead me to a suspect. See, if we hadn't come here, we wouldn't have gotten the information. People say, well, but it's about a cat, it has nothing to do with all this. Or does it? Who are you? You weren't here before, were you? Accused of poisoning cats. Well, we don't know who he is, so we can't do that. You like cat cafes? What'd you have for lunch? So we're just gonna, like, some random dude on the street, hey, what'd you have for lunch? You like cat cafes, you poison cat. Like all of these are strange. Like, who would just walk up to some random dude and be like, hey, what you have been up to? Let's just try this. You like cat cafes? What do you have for lunch? Let's try this one. You wouldn't catch me dead in a place like that. I hate cats. Every time I see one, they always try to scratch me. Oh, try and scratch me. Let's try this one. That's a weird thing to ask. I got a boxed lunch from the convenience store. Why? I'm not gonna accuse him of poisoning cats. That is not gonna help my professionalism, nor do we know him of doing anything, so that doesn't really help us. Although, he is strange to be just hanging out there. Oh, we got somebody else, okay. Let's try the... You like cat cafes? Huh? Yeah, sure, they're alright. I used to have a cat growing up. See? He seems like a nice dude, and you were hating on him earlier, saying that he, you know, because of the way he looks, judging people book by the cover. I mean, they could be poisoning cats, what would we know? Let's try this one. Why, you asking me on a date, lady? When I'm on the clock, I usually get a box of sushi from Sochi down the street. I mean, we can't exactly accuse somebody that we have no knowledge of doing anything wrong. Oh, is that what we're supposed to do to get information? Because it just seems kind of like a shady thing to do. Hey, yeah, you've been poisoning cats, and if they were, do you think they'd tell us? I mean, that just seems kind of crazy. Okay, we can't go there, we can't go in there. Where the hell am I supposed to go other than just... Oh, we're asking everybody on the street, okay. You like cats? Cats? No, I don't like cats. I have an allergy, understand? What'd you have for lunch? Lunch? I'm not interested. Thank you. Right. Let's see if there's anybody else to ask. I don't think I saw anybody else down here. Can I run, please? Why is my character not running? Run! Something, I don't know. Something about this guy makes me think he could be lying. But he also seems pretty aloof and doesn't really... I mean, look at that shirt. That shirt does not necessarily say cat poisoner to me. But this guy over here is like, oh, I like cats. But I don't know. I mean, she could be right. Maybe he is shady. Maybe he's playing dumb. It's a 50-50 guess. Dude that's completely aloof or guy that might be shady. What did you have for lunch? Why, you asking me on a date, lady? When I'm on the clock, I usually get a box of sushi from Sochi down the street. I'm gonna guess it's this guy, because this guy is the one who says he's eaten there, and the guy did say it was one of his customers that he does sometimes have do it. And if he were gonna give it to somebody, it would probably be a regular, whereas the other guy, being a tourist, it wouldn't be... Like, why would he give it to the guy that doesn't speak English well, right? Or, doesn't speak English well. Doesn't speak Japanese well. Accuse. Huh? How do you... Wait. Oh, I was right. It's not what you think. I rent the apartment above her shop, and the furballs are always yowling all night. The nut job owner gives them sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxatives to it is all. I wouldn't seriously hurt them or nothing. Okay. Well, at least you're not murdering cats. That's a good sign. A little cleanup is fair payback for her cats keeping me up day after day. That woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson and not someone else. I mean, is it really teaching her a lesson, though? Because the cats are noisy, you gave the cat laxatives, which, I mean, yeah, it'll cause her grief, but I mean, poor cat, damn. Alright, fine. I get it. You're at the end of your rope. Thing is, I'm kind of a cat person, and I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Fine, whatever you say, lady. Not a good answer. Do I go back to the cat lady then, I guess? At least we can tell her what happened. I really like her hat. Can I buy your hat? I want one like that. This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan. Takumi? That little rat. What did he do? Is Tomo going to die? If he does, I'll wring his little neck. No, it's only some laxatives in the food. I think he wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cats, seriously. Oh, thank goodness, I'm so relieved. If it's laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system. What a little scumbag. What's his problem? He mentioned the cats have been keeping him up day and night. Few weeks of that and anyone might crack. You're right. I'm so used to it, I didn't notice. But I'll get a contractor to come out and see about finally soundproofing this place. That's fair. Tomo, you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Now that one mystery is behind us, could we return to our discussion about the collector? Of course. I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare Balinese breed to the cafe, and after searching for weeks, I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying she had the breed I was looking for and to come to her shop. Yeah, but what does she want for it? I mean, here's the thing, you don't own this cat place, do you? And if you do, then maybe it makes sense to go through that to get a cat, but like, if not, and you're just an employee, like, that's some dedication. Suffice it to say, I was ecstatic. Business was doing alright, so I had some money to spare, too, only she didn't want money. She wanted Panda.
What?
She wanted a panda? I'm assuming it was a stuffed panda or something. No, Panda was the name of an old cat I had. She was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting up. Please tell me you didn't give this lady your cat. Please tell me that you guys aren't this shallow. Like, why is it everybody's just fine parting with, like, something that should mean a lot to them, which, like a picture of your father who's dead, like, who does that? A dress that you made with your mother, and now, a cat that you came here with, your own pet, really? Like, please tell me you didn't do it. No, Panda, I doubt I would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. Even more of a reason not to do it. The collector said she'd take care of him, give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Yeah, she said, but you also admit that this is some shady lady in a basement? Okay. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. I thought it was the right thing to do. I mean, if you could truly believe that, fine, maybe that makes you a little naive. I don't know. But Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. Yeah, that's exactly my point. I miss him so much. I tried to go back and give the kitten back for Panda, but the 3 cranes outside of her shop were gone, and I never saw her or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry, remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work. Aww. I feel bad for you, but what's wrong with these people? How are you gonna give that kind of shit away to begin with? I don't care what it is this lady has. She could be holding like a bar of gold and be like, here, I'll trade you this for your kidney. And I'll be like, yeah, that's all right. You know what? Just trade your sister while you're at it. Like, what the fuck? Well, let me guess, all 3 cranes, right? Dun, dun. All right, down we go, I guess. Enter. Oh, hell, I should have actually said look first, see what she said. Oh, well. Look at all the cranes. This doesn't seem right. Doesn't match the descriptions I got at all. And what was that? Who's there? Yeah, creepy little laughing girl, check. I'll be leaving now. Raina? Is that you? Let's hope not. ... Huh? Who's there? Look around you. Interesting, isn't it? It's said the cranes can grant a wish. I've heard that. They say if you fold like 1,000 or something like... Oh, jeez, I didn't notice the face in the window. What is it you wish for? I've never been one to believe in wishes. Ask for your partner to be alive. And I don't mean some zombie level shit, but like none of it ever happened. Like you could have a second chance or something and tell them not to do it. But even so, would you make a wish, knowing what this lady's been up to and what she asks? Me? Fuck no. Because if she can do that, what else can she do? Are you him? The collector? Well, I thought it was a she. Or is it a he? Or is it both? Collector. Crow, one of many names given to me over the years. Look at this screen, how like she's all staticky, like she's not real. Like so that's some Ring level style shit right there. But we've no time to waste on such boring, trivial things as introductions. Don't you want to know who I am? Let me guess, you already know. Oh, I know who you are, Detective Itō, or should I say, investigator. So hard to keep straight. I suppose it's irrelevant what you call yourself now, as you've arrived exactly where you need to be. Something's different. Yes. What is it, I wonder? Ah, that's it. You're like me, after a fashion. You see things differently from those around you. The world is not so solid and unchanging as it is for them. Things bend, they break. Am I wrong? No, nothing's been the same since Kamakura. Yes, of course. The girl you murdered, Rina? Was that your fault? Look at all the cranes. Is there a hidden kitty in here? I feel like this would be the perfect place to hide one of those kitties. And look at all the folders on the left and right, though. Can I click on the cranes? No? Alright, let's talk to you. Let's see. Something made me. She gave me no choice. Of course it wasn't. I never meant to. Something made me. Yeah, it's not like that mask, I think, kind of pushed her into doing it, if I recall. She gave me no choice. Of course it wasn't. I never meant to. I don't know. How should we answer that? Part of me wants to say I never meant to. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know how I should answer this. Let's just say something made me. Then you are a puppet dancing at the end of your strings to a tune you cannot hear? No, that's not what I said. I'm no one's puppet. Are you so sure, Detective? Do you really feel like everything you've done is under your control? When faced with the impossible, you're so certain that every choice you make is your own? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they're made for me. Which is easier, I wonder, the knowledge that the cause of all your suffering and your joy is of your own doing, or someone else's? I don't have time for this. Of course. Our conversation has tilted towards the philosophical. But you are not here for philosophy. You want something more tangible. I want information, facts. No, it is my business to know what people desire, and that is not what you seek. What is it you want, truly? Tanaka. I want to know what really happened to him. No, it's not only that. I want to know what's happening to me too. Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm tired of chasing after clues that lead to dead ends. Perhaps I can be of some help to you, but first, please indulge me. I have a few questions. I'm curious, so curious. You're such a unique visitor, after all. Yes, nothing like the others. Fine, what do you want me to know? The night of your partner's disappearance, You got on your knees and begged for help with tears in your eyes. Not very typical behavior for a detective, is it? Let me guess, something supernatural helped her. It worked. I felt so lost. I mean, it didn't work because technically, or did it work? So I wouldn't necessarily say it worked because it didn't really work out the way we wanted. I felt so lost, I guess. I felt so helpless. Tanaka was in the sewer somewhere and I didn't see another path forward. I was desperate. What is this? Some sort of psych test? I came here for answers. Enough with the games. It's no game, detective. I can give you what you seek. This is my price. Yeah, I'm not giving you shit, but I bet you we don't have a choice. That's it? If you wanted information to use against me, seems you've already got enough. Blackmail? How pedestrian. Simplistic. No, I have no interest in that. Then what do you want? Everything I collect brings me closer to an understanding. Much like you. Only the puzzle I assemble is considerably larger, and the piece you provide is well worth the trouble. Shall we continue? Do I have a choice? I mean, I'd be cool with just walking out of here and not knowing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm as curious as a cat, no pun intended, but still, I know what your price game is, man. This is like a bad genie wish. You've already made it. You show such little patience, detective. Surprising considering the effort you took to get here. Let me guess, you want the mask, maybe? The girl, Reina, she's the one you've been chasing, yes? Let's talk about her. So you just want to talk to us? That's different than normal. Maybe that's all she wants. Why didn't you shoot her again in the sewer? She was holding your dear Tanaka at knife point. Why didn't you pull the trigger? Gonna assume because we were questioning what was real, because she's supposed to be dead, isn't she? To keep her talking, she didn't deserve it. I didn't want to hurt anyone. I should have. I mean, that's the thing, is Reina even real? Right now is the real question. I mean, and if she isn't real, either we're seeing shit, or maybe we're the ones that killed Tanaka and don't realize it? That's the thing I kind of wonder about that. Is that girl, Reina, was she even there? To keep her talking, that was originally why I was doing it, is to try to wait for the right moment to strike or to maybe get back up. She didn't deserve it. I can't really say that for sure because she was going to try to kill somebody, so like, I guess she kind of did. Not that I would want to hurt anyone. That's also kind of right. I didn't want to hurt anyone. That's true. I should have. I would say at the time it was probably to keep her talking. The situation was hopeless. The best I could do was keep her talking. Learn as much as I could. Interesting. Most interesting. Though she's gone, the sleepless nights continue, don't they? You've only taken your medication once, after all. Perhaps it's only a delusion. See, I thought that was going to come back up. But you could have used it the other way, too. You've been taking medication. How would you know? Does it not make you question the futility of it all? Most interesting. Perhaps you told me enough. Yes. This is most useful. I accept this trade. In return, you want... What was it? You're supposed to know. Why are you asking us? Ah, yes. That's right. A path. A way forward. I suppose it's your turn to ask the questions now. I don't like this. What are you? The mask. Where is Tanaka? Is he alive? Oh man, I really want to ask, what are you? I don't care about the mask. But I also kind of want to know what happened to Tanaka. Is he alive? Because, I mean, part of you saw he was like a ghost. Like, he could be trapped between realms or something. Oh. Where is Tanaka? In the dark. Whether he lives? That is more difficult. The dark? That's not the first time I've heard that. What is it? Where can I find it? A better question is, where can it not be found? Can you not feel it around you? Following you at every turn? ... It pays great mind to those within its walls. You know of whom I speak. The common thread that binds all the misery in your heart. Reina, and if that's where she is, Tanaka must be there too. The girl's thread is a complicated one. Yes, very tangled. It begins in Kabukiko, something like that. I can't pronounce it. In a talent agency called Omega. I know it well enough, as I imagine any officer of the law would. The dark is a sacred place. It lives and breathes, changes shape, and goes where it pleases, kind of like I was suggesting those creepy old shops being. And it is the girl whose suffering determines its shape. Without understanding its root, you will never find your way, or find your way out, possibly. So we have to understand her? It could tear you apart. Oh, lovely. Like it almost has already. Okay, cool. We're gonna get to ask all of them. What are you? A dressmaker, a cat breeder, a blackmailer. Seems that no one in this town can agree on anything about you except your name. There's no way anyone could know what you do. It's impossible. So what are you? Yeah, because, I mean, you look at them, they look like they're from the movie The Ring with the little girl. Like, they're all fuzzy. Man, did you come out of a TV? Like, it's horrible picture? No 4K resolution on that, huh? Take a look around you. Is it not familiar? Can you not smell it? The stench of corruption? I've been here for so long, longer than you can imagine. Feeling the desires, the loves, the hatred of mankind flow through this place. For you, detective, I am exactly who you need me to be. So you're the devil. Now, shall we return our attention to the matter at hand? Our trade, after all, was not for the knowledge of how I fit into your story. It was for a way to clear the... How did you put it? Yes, to clear the dead ends you run up against. Let us reconsider your problem. The mask. I don't know why, but I get the hunch that you'll know what this is. What is it? Reina was obsessed with it. It must be important, but I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. You know, if we hadn't gone back and stole this mask, we wouldn't actually have it right now. A most interesting relic. It makes people do the most fascinating things. You even attacked a fellow officer to get it. Did you not? ... Why did Reina want it so badly? It is a tool. Instead of living in fear of it, why not use it? It may be the key that will help you find your precious Tanaka, or our utter demise. I'll pass with the Egyptian voodoo, I'll have you know. Though, as powerful as it is, one cannot expect to use it knowing nothing about it. You said it yourself. It all started in Kamakura. The Kawanas, something like that, have quite a history with that mask. Oh, that first family we met, that was their, like, last name. The Kawanas, the Shrine Maiden girl, her grandmother was the one who gave it to me. The very same. Gives me the creeps. Maybe I should have gotten rid of it. Don't do that. You'll never find your way without it. The fact that you want me to keep it creeps me out that much more. The mask and the dark are inexorably linked. Pursuing one without the other is futile. Now, you are an enemy of the dark. It will reject you without understanding it, and you'll be lost without the necessary tool. How will I know when a path's been opened? Ask your puppet master. My end of the bargain has been upheld. Ask your puppet master. So depending on how we ask that, it could have ended differently the way it sounds. You seem awfully eager to help me. What's the catch? Something tells me I'm going to regret talking to you. Paranoia is an unnecessary feeling. As I said, people fascinate me, especially ones as unique as yourself. I actually share that in common. People do fascinate me. You are a detective. I've only given you the tools you need to finish the job. From there, now that is the interesting part. I look forward to seeing your progress. Consider your debt to me partially repaid. Partially? Man, that was part of an agreement, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't do business with these types of people. No, no. The rest I shall collect at another time. ... Tell me, my little puppet, if you can see your strings, does your dance not continue? Until we meet again. Man, forget that. I don't want any part of you or whatever you're part of. No, thank you. Check, please. Alright, guys, this is where I'm gonna leave it. But Tyler, are you gonna use the mask? Are you gonna go into the dark? Who are these people? Why is that strange lady so mystical and dark? Well, you're gonna have to find out next time. Tyler, that's not fair. Why do you do this to us every time? Later!
From the secret shadows of dawn, there's a darkness to disguise. The simple thought I recognize. Can't you see their beauty?